Welcome back. Today we're diving into a speculative topic. What if Donald Trump were to return as president? Based on his past actions, here are the main changes we could expect. What if the deep state underestimated him? What if they underestimated the millions of Americans hungry for a leader who puts America first? Hold on to your hats, folks. This could be a wild ride. Let's be honest, folks, the rest of the world has been taking advantage of us. But Trump saw right through their games. He knew the only way to make America great again was to put America first. No more endless wars for oil. No more unfair trade deals shipping our jobs overseas. Trump would stand up to China, Russia, and anyone who threatened American interests. He'd bring back manufacturing, jobs, and that sense of pride that made America the envy of the world. Now, you know what's killing the American dream? Regulations and taxes. Trump understands this. He's a businessman who built an empire. Expect tax cuts, deregulation, and a bonfire of red tape. He'd unleash American entrepreneurship, turning America into an economic powerhouse again. For decades, the left has stacked the courts with activist judges. But Trump fought back, appointing judges who respect the Constitution. With a second term, he'd cement his legacy, ensuring a Supreme Court that upholds the Second Amendment and protects religious liberty. That's the kind of future we're fighting for. The radical left wants to transform America, but Trump stands in their way, believing in faith, family, and freedom. He'd protect the unborn, defend religious liberty, and ensure parents have a say in education. He'd stand up for the silent majority wanting peace. We're sitting on a gold mine of energy right here in America, but the radical left would rather import oil from our enemies. Trump understands energy independence is national security. He'd unleash American energy production, create jobs, and lower energy costs for hard-working Americans. He'd end the Green New Deal madness and restore common sense to our energy policy. Big tech thinks they're above the law, censoring conservative voices and controlling information. But Trump wouldn't stand for it. He knows a free and open internet is essential for a free society. He'd break up big tech, hold them accountable, and protect free speech online. He'd ensure the internet remains a place where all voices can be heard. America is a divided nation. The left thrives on division, but Trump sees one America united by shared values and common destiny. He'd call out the left's hypocrisy, expose their agenda, and remind us we have more in common. He'd fight to heal divisions and bring us together as one people. Remember the pandemic? Trump wouldn't have stood for lockdowns and mandates. He'd have trusted Americans to make their own decisions. He'd have protected our freedoms and kept the economy strong. The left wants to take away our guns, but we know the truth. It's about control. Trump knows the Second Amendment is the cornerstone of American freedom. He'd never back down from defending our right to bear arms. He'd stand up to the gun grabbers and ensure our Second Amendment rights remain protected for generations. The swamp is real. It's the unelected bureaucrats and career politicians who put their power ahead of the American people. But Trump wasn't afraid to take them on. He shook things up and put the needs of everyday Americans first. He drained the swamp, exposed corruption, and returned power to the American people. That's our overview of the potential changes if Donald Trump returns as president. A second Trump term would bring great change, challenge, and opportunity. The choice is yours, America. Do you want to continue down the path of decline or choose strength and prosperity? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.